What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Joey. In today's video, we're going to be doing the first 2K rebuild I've done on this channel now. Of course, I just released yesterday my first rebuild on this channel in general, which was on the Browns and Madden. Very fun rebuild to do on the channel. But today we're going to be starting off rebuilding on 2K. Now, we're going to be starting off with a pretty interesting team in the Pistons. Obviously, just 2 years ago, the Pistons were one of the worst teams ever. We're 2-30 at one time. Just the worst team in the league. Of course, never had a lottery luck. Always fall to 5th. Of course, except when they got Cade Cunningham, #1 overall, and he has been phenomenal for them. But this team had a big jump last year, going from one of the worst teams in the league to the 5th seed in just one season. So I'm going to look to continue this team's rebuild here and see if we can win Detroit its 4th championship and first one since the early 2000s. So let's get into it. So this is the Pistons team we are starting out with. Of course, Cade is our #1 option. He kind of broke out last year, making his first All-Star appearance. And he's definitely going to be our building block for this full rebuild, our main star. Jalen Duren, I actually do like Jalen Duren. I think he's a good center. He can get you a lot of rebounds, averages about 10, then 11.6 before that. Good rebounder. Obviously not the best center, but he's pretty good. Oscar Thompson, definitely the not as good Thompson twin, but he's still good. Definitely a building block. Tobias Harris is here. Of course, his contract's expiring. It's gonna free up, almost $27 million. This team did bring in Duncan Robinson. I never really thought he's that good, but he's solid. We have Ron Holland here, who the fun thing with him is we can either look to develop him, or he could definitely be a nice asset to use in a trade for a star. B-Ball Paul's here, Marcus Sasser, Jaden Ivey, who I actually quite like. So this is a very interesting team here in Detroit. Only one star. I think our goal here should definitely be pair Cade Cunningham up with another star, whether that's trade or free agency. We'll have to see, but let's just start here year one. The lineup is going to be Cade at the 1, Ivey at the 2, Thompson at the 3, Tobias Harris at the 4, with Duren at the 5, then we're going to have LeVert, Duncan Robinson, Isaiah Stewart, Marcus Sasser. So 9-man rotation. Defense is our system. I guess we'll stick under Jamie Bickerstaff. Game 1 against the Chicago Bulls. We are actually going to lose here. 27 for Ivy, 21 for Cade. We're also going to lose to KD and the Rockets. Wow. So, not... Where's Cade on here? Am I just missing him? But not really a great. Did he really average no points in this? Yeah, he had only 12 points. Wow, he did not shoot good. But we're gonna go throughout this year. We're off to an 0-4 start, so maybe we're back to being bad, but we'll just see. I'll see you guys at the midseason mark. So currently we are 26-23 at the midseason mark, the 5th seed. We're honestly not great. We're only 3 games above 500. We're not that far from falling out of the play-in. So I've kind of built a list here, and I know this is a crazy list, but all 4 of these guys are on selling teams, including Jokic. So I think obviously #1 would probably be Jokic, but D-Book, Morant, Embiid would definitely be big. But I'm gonna try to make an offer for one of these guys. And I'll get back to you guys if I make any progress, or if not, I'll just see you guys at the end of the season. So I'm going to try to offer the Suns this offer for Devin Booker. Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris, I really wanted to develop him with Ron Holland, Marcus Sasser, and 2 firsts. Will they accept this? They will. So that's a ton of assets. We give the Suns young players. We also give them 2 of our first-round picks. But D-Book joins the team. He's going to go to the 2. Secondary position will be point guard. So this gives us a nice backcourt. A really good scoring backcourt. I think that the Suns will probably eventually trade D-Book. And, they do it now. They get some young assets. We get D-Book who can help us contend. Rotation really isn't messed up a ton. I think it's still really good. Our system, I guess, is still defensively the best. And I guess now, because we traded away Tobias Harris, we probably need to try to get a new power forward. So I'm going to look around the league and see about trading for just a decent power forward, and then we'll continue on with the season. So we're getting pretty desperate, but we are going to sign Ben Simmons out of free agency, who hasn't even been signed this year. He's going to be our power forward. You know, it's not great, but say he could fill the hole. He goes up to an 80 at power forward, and, you know, he'll be the guy, I guess, for the year. So game 1 with D-Book, we are going to win. Nice win over Washington, 47-10 for K, 25 for Levert, 20 for Book. I mean, Ben Simmons almost gets a triple-double. So we'll go to the end of the regular season, and I'll see you guys at the playoffs. So after year 1, Shea is going to win his 2nd straight MVP award. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Westbrook 6th Man back in Houston. Wemby DPOY, name is Keita Most Improved. First Player of the Year is Shea. Jason Kidd Coach of the Year. So I'm going to first team, second team. Third team, we have Cade and Devin Booker. So Cade and D-Book both make All-NBA third team. 100% will take that, as we do make the playoffs here as the 4th seed. So we took it on Orlando in round 1. D-Book, I'm sure his scoring probably dropped down a little bit. Yeah, he's down about 30 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. 27, 6, and about 7.5 for Cade. 13 and 13 for Durant. Oscar Thompson was decent. Ben Simmons, I guess, was okay. But we'll get ready for the playoffs here. Playoff time against Orlando. It'll be a tough team. We got to stop Paolo. In game 1, we're going to win. 35-12 for K, 21 for D-Book. Game 2, Orlando will tie up the series here. We'll go up 2-1. 3-1. Nice 3-1 lead here. And 4-1. So, gentlemen sweep against Orlando. We'll go on to the second round to take on the Knicks. The number 1 seed Knicks simulate so well. 60-22. So, this is going to be a big test here. Game 1 we win though. 31-6-7. 6-7 for Cade Cunningham. Knicks will tie it up, make it 1-1. They'll go up 2-1 here. Okay. 3-1. Oh, this is probably cooked. Okay, but we're going into New York. Series on the line, basically. I mean, obviously, we're down 3-1, so if we lose, we're done. But it looks like we're going to win. So we keep the series alive here. Make it a 3-2 series. Going back to Detroit, which is nice. We will have home field advantage. Not sure if it's going to matter. Currently, it is not mattering much. As, yeah, we're getting destroyed. 116-94. That'll be it. So, we make it past the first round, defeating a pretty good Orlando Magic team 4-1. But we are sadly going to lose to the Knicks. And they lose to the Hawks. This will be a Hawks-Timberwolves finals. And the Timberwolves win their first titles. Ant Edwards is finals MVP. So, again, pretty successful year. Make it past the first round. But sadly lose to the Knicks. So LeBron's going to retire. Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Hal Horford. LeBron, Chris Paul, Westbrook, Paul George, all Hall of Famers. Like they probably will be in real life. Of course, like LeBron and Chris Paul will be. So Pelicans get number 1, Wizards get 2. I think we'll keep JB Bickerstaff. We were just very good last year with him, so don't think there's really a reason to get rid of him. Now, we don't even have any picks this year, so Pelicans get AJ Debonsa. We're actually going to decline Duncan Robinson's contract. I don't want it to deal with all that money he needs to be paid. Try to bring back Jalen Duren. I do know I want him back as our center. So 4-year deal for him to come back. Let's see. Free agents. Trae Young goes back to the Hawks. Harden goes. The Suns signed James Harden. Porzingis goes to the Lakers. Reeves, Clippers. Oh, so a little bit of movement there. But in terms of unsigned players, we could sign somebody pretty decent for our bench. So, backup point guard. We still need a power forward. Do we really perfect? Let's perfect Tobias Harris, actually. You know what? Why not? After trading him. How did Scottie Pippen Jr. play last year? Tyus Jones. Maybe, but I'll also offer Scottie Pippen Jr. a deal. And we'll get Scottie Pippen Jr. So, Bojan Bogdanovic. Get some good bench guys. Oh, you know what? I think this is something we got to do. Andre Drummond back on a minimum. Bring him back to Detroit. I think that just makes sense to do. So going here in the next season, Cade's a 93, Book's a 92. Oscar Thompson's developing a bit. Tobias Harris is going down. Duran goes up by 1. We really still don't have a true power forward. That's something that I definitely want to try to address. We have too many players. Cut Tolu Smith. I want to definitely address getting a power forward. So I think that's something we definitely should look for. Of course, Tobias Harris just leaves Phoenix, comes back here. But this will definitely be our lineup going into this year. I think we got some nice players on our bench. Even Drummond's going to get some plays on. 7 seconds actually our best system, so we'll run that. Game 1 going against Philly. You're getting a nice one. 25 for D-Book, 25 for LeVert. 24 for Cade, Drummond with 15 and 9. So we'll go through this year. Hopefully it can be another good year. And I'll see at the deadline about getting us a power forward. So I'm going to try to make this offer here. Now Walker Kessler, I know he is a center, but he's a good rebounder. And Tobias Harris, he's playing okay, but I think if we could upgrade Isaiah Stewart, now I know he is like a lifer in Detroit. But this is a video game, and we're trying to win. So I'm going to see if we can make an offer here for Kessler. And they will actually just accept that. So those two in a first-round pick. To get Walker Kessler now. Can Duran play power forward? Yeah, she can, without going down in overall. So, and we'll make Kessler backup position be that. So, Duran's going to move to power forward. We're going to have Kessler there. New bench. I think that really helps the team defensively. Maybe we make that our new system. I think we'll go back to defense here. So, I like that move for us. I'm not sure if Kessler was a positive for the Jazz. I mean, the Jazz are losing games, so maybe not. He was getting like 2 wins. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. So look at extensions. Probably nobody we want to run back. I mean, if Oso Ighodaro doesn't want to come back, I guess we should probably try to trade him for whatever we could get. And I'm going to trade Oso Ighodaro and a 2029 top 3 protected pick for Jonathan Mogwell. And he's in a 1-year deal too, but he automatically comes in as a 6th man and a nice player to add to our bench. So those will be our 2 mid-season moves. As we're looking good. Hopefully, we can secure up that number 1 seed for the playoffs. So Shea is going to win. I think this is 3 straight. I believe he won it last year. Yep, 3 straight MVPs for Shea. Mikal Brown Jr. Rookie of the Year. Scoot, 6th man. DPOY Wemby. Cooper Flag Most Improved. Curry Coach Play of the Year. And Jason K Coach of the Year. I guess I'm Johnny R. Sharp. I guess that's the GM of the Pistons here. Kate Cunningham makes All-NBA 2nd team though this year. His first appearance. Also made his 3rd All-Star appearance. He averaged 27, 5, 8, and 1. Defensively, Amen Thompson, Nada Asar. So yeah, there we go. Number 1 seed though. 100% we'll take that. Mavs actually finished 1 game better than us. So I guess they're better than us, but here we go. We're getting ready for the playoffs. Taking on Chicago in round 1. We made it out of the play-in. Game 1, we're going to win. 46 for D-Book, 27 for Cade. Let's go D-Book. Game 2, we're going to win by 20. Game 3, we're going to win. And Game 4. So a sweeping of the Chicago Bulls. And now Atlanta. Atlanta just went to the finals last year. They beat the Knicks. This is going to be a tough team. They're going to win Game 1. We'll tie it up here at 1-1 though. They're going to go up 2-1. Okay. Sim casting here. Going to Atlanta. Down 2-1. We're going to hopefully tie up this series. We're going to blow them out here though. So in Atlanta. Nice blowout. Sim cast here again. Back in Detroit. This is actually a huge game. Whoever wins this will be taking a 3-2 lead in the series. And it looks like it is going to be us here. 130-102. 37 points, 11 assists for Cade. As we'll simulate this next game, and we're going to win. So, conference finals here for the Knicks. Knicks, Pistons. Oh, here we go. This is to go to the finals. A big series here against the Knicks. Game 1, we're going to win by 30. 38 for Cade, 35 for Thompson, 16 boards for Duran, only 12 points for Booker. Game 2, we're going to take a 2-0 lead. Game 3, we're up 3-0 in Game 4. So in year 2, Cade Cunningham, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and Western. The Pistons are in the finals here. Looking to win, I think, number 4. First with Cade, of course. Looking to get it done here against Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, the reigning NBA champs. That's Game 1. We're going to lose by 7. Game 2, we will tie up the series, though. 2-1. A huge win there to give us a 2-1 lead. 3-1. 10-point win. Can we close it out here to up 3-1? We're going to close it out. The Pistons, here in year 2, are going to win the NBA title. Cade Cunningham, Finals MVP here. He wins his first title, of course. 27.7 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, and a block. As we do it. So it only takes us 2 years, but we get the Pistons to the finals. This is the final roster here. Cade gets a ring. Of course, D-Book gets a ring. Walker Kessler, Oscar Thompson, Jalen Duren. I think we built a good team. This team's really deep, and we bring Drummond back. Best of all, Drummond comes back and wins a championship. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was definitely a very fun one, rebuilding the Pistons. We got it done. Leave a like on this video if you guys want to see more 2K videos. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.